So I am standing with Chris Baker of Three Chimneys Farm, and I have the great pleasure of reconnecting with Stopchargingmaria, our 2015 Distaff winner. It was so fun to be out here last year, meeting her gun runner filly, and now she has a gun runner Colt, and boy, is he flashy.
Oh, he is, and different from last year's filly, some certainly in his markings, but some in how he's made and put together as well. But, you know, a pedigree with a champion on top and bottom, both Breeders' Cup winners, is super exciting.
Well, it is pretty cool when your dad won nearly $16 million and your mom made, I think, over $3 million, something like that.
Right.
The expectations, of course, are high when you do have that type of pedigree. So what are you seeing from, well, first of all, I should ask, how's the filly doing? And what do you think of her brother? The
filly's doing great. She's getting ready to go to the September sale, and she's done very well and developed nicely. So we're excited about her. And the Colt has also done well. He's a little bit of a later foal, May foal himself, but a great physical, really good temperament, and growing and developing nicely, and kind of all the positives we've seen from Stopchargingmaria and her foals, they're coming through in this one as well.
Well, one of the things that I could not help but take notice of when meeting Stopchargingmaria last year, I see it again this afternoon, is just she's so intelligent. She's so calm, and she seems almost introspective, if a horse could be described as such.
I think so. I think she's intelligent. The good ones usually are. She also is very engaging with people, you know, because she's been such an achiever. You know, attention has been brought to her for what she accomplished as a racehorse. So it's natural for her to interact, to see, and some of it, you know, we can be anthropomorphic. You know,
that is true.
Is she looking at us thoughtfully, or looking at us because she really wants a peppermint and she's giving us the puppy dog eyes, or maybe it's both.
They say you breed the best to the best and you hope for the best. And when you have already a stallion like Gun Runner, where you have a family that's already proven how prolific it can be. I mean, Gun Runner himself, Horse of the Year, now inducted into the Hall of Fame. You know, his mother, a Grade 2 winner, half sister to a Horse of the Year, Breeders' Cup Classic winner in St. Liam. St. Liam, he only had that really short stud career, I think 1 season, but in that season, he sired Having to Grace, a Horse of the Year. So there's just these really, I mean, what can you call it? Golden genetics in that family.
Well, there's certainly a prepotency there, and we like to see that. And the best stallions and the best mares are, you know, quote unquote prepotent, and pass it along at a high frequency, you know. And I think it's a real thing. And obviously with Gun Runner, it's there. When his dam and his grand dam both produce Breeders' Cup Classic winners and Horses of the Year, you know, when you've got that kind of strength of pedigree in the first 2 dams, you've got to think the chance of replicating it is high. And Gun Runner's, again, not disappointing. He's proven that out and doing it.
And we've talked about this before, but it certainly bears repeating that Gun Runner as a racehorse. I actually had the pleasure of seeing him in person running for the first time Whitney Day.
Right.
And that was when that crazy event happened with the horseshoe landing in his tail from the horse who had been the rabbit in the race.
Right.
But that career is so impressive for so many reasons. Starts at 2, ends at 5. You've got a horse who wrapped up his career with 5 consecutive Grade 1 wins. Gun Runner is just one of these horses who's so consistent. It was such a pleasure to watch him run. He always showed up.
Oh, no doubt. I think when you look at his body of work from 2 through 5, and you look at the kind of upward trajectory, you know, it says a tremendous amount about Steve Asmussen and the job he did training him, and Scott and his team, and Fleuron, who got along with him so well. But it also says so much about the horse, right? The more was asked of him, the more he gave. Right? And not all of them can keep rising to the occasion every time you ask for more, and he did. It's a pretty remarkable horse.
19 starts in the money, and 17 of those. That's rare.
Yeah, in this day and age. I mean, you look over time, it's different, but in, you know, the 21st century, in the modern era, durable, sound, high performing racehorse. You know, the kind of qualities that the breed can benefit from.
Did you guys celebrate the Hall of Fame induction?
We did. We did. There was a big team of us there, and it was a great time to reflect on his career, to reflect on all the good things that come with a horse like that. And really, the people end up talking about it, but the honor is for the horse and what he was capable of and what he accomplished. And we were glad to be a part of it.